The world's oceans are scattered with the shipwrecks of thousands of years of trade, war, and exploration. Pirate ships loaded with silver and gold, luxury royal craft that disappeared along with future kings, modern destroyers and submarines, and vast passenger liners like the Titanic. Most of the ships that sank before 18th and early 20th centuries were thought to contain precious cargo. The Spanish galleons were known to transport jewels and cargo across the oceans. So how many ships are lying on the ocean floor and how much treasure is waiting to be discovered? Based on available data on the most recently reported shipwrecks, the Atlantic Ocean is home to the most shipwrecks in the world. This is not surprising as the Atlantic is the second largest body of water on the planet and contains busy shipping lanes between the Americas, Europe, and Africa. According to one estimate, around 20,000 ships sank during World War II alone. There are forgotten battleships and tankers strewn from the Pacific to the Atlantic, gradually bleeding oil, chemicals, and heavy metals into the surrounding water as they decay. In the 1990s, over 200 ships were lost every year, but by the 2010s, that number had halved. In the last decade, an average of 68 ships over 100 gross tonnage were lost per year, and the downward trend is still ongoing. According to an analysis by UNESCO, there are over 3 million shipwrecks that lie on the ocean floor. The figure dates back to when humans began traversing the oceans and lakes. A small fraction of the ships are known and an even smaller portion have been explored. About 90 to 95% of the seafloor is yet to be explored. The wreck of the British ocean liner RMS Titanic lies at a depth of about 3,800 meters, about 600 kilometers off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. However, the deepest shipwreck found to date is the USS Samuel B. Roberts, located at a depth of 6,865 meters off Summer Island in the Philippine Sea. The World War II destroyer Escort was rediscovered in 2022 during a series of exploratory dives. Exact number of fatalities in ship sinkings are hard to compile, but historically shipwrecks have claimed many lives. Most merchant ship sinkings today have few or no fatalities due to safety measures, but major accidents can be deadly. The RMS Titanic cost about 1,500 lives. However, the deadliest peacetime wreck ever is the MV Donna Paz ferry collision, on which an estimated 4,300 passengers died. The wreck of the MV Donna Paz was found in 2019 at a depth of 500 meters in the Tabla Strait, upright and in good condition. The deadliest maritime disaster ever was the sinking of the MV Wilhelm Gustloff during World War II in 1945. It was sunk by a Soviet submarine in the Baltic Sea while trying to evacuate civilians. When the ship sank, 9,400 people died, the largest number of deaths from a single ship sinking. It is estimated that of the 3 million shipwrecks on the ocean floor, more than 3,000 of them could have valuable treasure on board to make the salvage mission worthwhile. Particularly interesting are the cargo ships that literally contain treasure, such as Spanish galleons that transported gold and jewels across the Atlantic. The ship that sank with the most treasure was the Spanish naval galleon San Jose, often called the world's richest shipwreck. It carried up to 200 tons of gold, silver, and uncut gemstones when it sank in 1708 during a battle with British warships. Estimates of the ship's treasure range from a few $billion to more than $20 billion. A number of parties have claimed to have found the wreck off the coast of Colombia and argued their right to claim it. The San Jose and its treasures are still at the bottom of the sea, and some archaeologists believe it would be safest for the artifacts to stay there. It is estimated that treasures worth about $60 billion lie at the bottom of the oceans, waiting to be discovered. However, diving operations are costly, exhausting, and time-consuming. Some of the ships explored have come up empty-handed, while some that were expected to contain nothing have turned up with several tons of treasure.